Hi guys, today's video is going to be on the Blokees Transformers Shining Version 03 Shattered Universe blind box figures. They are $12.99 a piece or $77.90 for a case, and I did purchase these directly from Blokees. This release is from the Shattered Glass Universe and IDW, and they do have a light up feature in the chest and eyes that can light up. So let's go ahead and open the box. It does have a pull tab, like a pull string here, but I can't find where it begins to actually pull it to open it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get the plastic off this way. Okay, so here is the top of the box. You can see some of the characters here. It also says chest and eyes have lights that can glow. Right here, it does show us our secret figure, which is going to be Gladiator Megatron, IDW Gladiator Megatron. And then these are all the other ones that come with it. All right, and inside you can see we do get 6 boxes. Oh, these actually do have a pull string too, so I'll try to see if I can open one using that. The box is nice and shiny. Look at it, looks pretty cool. Just wanted to show you guys. Got some nice effects on it. First thing that I took out is, it looks like it's about the little light here. So it says to read instructions before using the product. It says the light trigger reminder. It can be triggered by shaking the body, and the front and rear directions are most sensitive. And it says to please unplug the PET spacer before using. And so it shows you how to do that. And then it also shows you what type of battery it takes and all that. This one is Bumblebee. I want to show you guys this real quick. The reason why I have him in 2 separate pieces is because this PET or pull tag or whatever they want to call it on the box, I decided to keep it because if you want to transport the item or you're packing it, like if you want to sell it and you're packing it, I would recommend doing it in 2 pieces like this and placing this tab inside, because it stops the lights from coming on that are inside the torso, and it'll save your battery. You can also do this if you're just gonna not display it and you want to store it and you want to make sure the battery doesn't keep going off if the box gets bumped or anything. So it is actually removable and you can place it back in. So I'll show you guys that little slot right here. You just wiggle it in there and then it'll go in. Okay, so let's go ahead and put him together. So this is our Bumblebee. He looks really nice. His face looks nice. Like the figure itself looks nice. His blaster is going to be the same color as his hands. He does have a communicator with a spike on it. You can see it there. This is a cool, nice little touch. This one actually comes with 5 hands, which I thought was a bit weird. So we have his fist here, which I have on him. Then he has his 2 open hands. And then he also comes with his thumbs up hand. And all of them do come with this extra peg piece. And so I have it here just so you guys know. If you have an extra one left over, it's perfectly normal. Then we have our Spike figure. This is a cool idea. I think it would have been way better if they would have painted it. So, I mean, that's the only thing that I'm kind of disappointed about. It's cool because they've never given us a human figure before. So I just wanted to mention that and show you what he looks like. He kind of reminds me of the Green Army Men, just gray. And then we have our Transformer card with some hollow effects on it. It looks super nice. This looks way nicer than the crappy Dynamite cards that I got from the Kickstarter. So yeah, look at that. And then on the back, we have his name with the Autobot logo. And then we have our little Find Us on Facebook QR code on the back. And then we have his stand. In this release, the Autobot stands are going to be yellow and the Decepticon stands will be purple. And they are able to connect. I did another Blokees video and I showed you that those stands connected as well. These do the same thing. So if you want to kind of have them all lined up and connected, you can do that. It's a pretty cool little feature. Okay. So all you got to do is just tap him a little bit. And this is what he looks like when he's glowing. I mean, his eyes look cool. I like this little feature. I really like this collection. All right, and then we will wait till that goes off because the black light glowing feature are actually going to be in the chest and eyes as well. So they have two ways that they glow. They can glow with the battery operated light, or they're going to glow by themselves with a UV light. So you could even put them on like a shelf with a black light hanging underneath, and you know, their eyes and chest areas would glow. This is what he looks like from behind. Okay. And this is my little tiny UV light I'm going to use so you guys can see. So the little window in his chest glows, and also his eyes. I think that looks pretty cool too. And I really think those are two cool features because you can choose the way, you know, you want to display them. And I think a black light display would be awesome. So here's the pull string. And this one did open pretty easy. I wish that case opened that easily. All right, and our next figure is going to be IDW Tarn. And they do have little, like, stories about their background on here on this other side in a few different languages. This is what his booklet looks like. He is also one of my favorites in this collection. This is Tarn. He does come with a Decepticon stand that's purple, and his card, that's the front. Again, name on the back. His extra open hands, extra peg. And he actually comes with an extra head sculpt, which I think is pretty awesome. That's what it looks like. Give you guys a close-up look of it. And then he looks pretty cool. This is my favorite head that they gave, so I'm planning on keeping this one on him. But yeah, definitely a favorite in this collection. Has lots of nice detail on the chest, even his legs down here. And on the back, his little backpack, and they all are mostly kind of plain on the front or on the back side. I don't really mind that. And then he has his weapon here, which is removable, and these do move. Oops. And these do move. Okay, and then they just pegs in here. This little double blaster. All right, so let's hit the lights and see what he looks like. Okay, so it does look like his fist, his lower legs, and his ball joints in his arm, along with his mask, are all reacting. Oh, and his guns on the back, they are all reacting to the UV light. There we go. That's a good. I'll do it up here. Yeah, that looks pretty awesome. Also, I can see some down here on the torso as well. And his guns glow like this purple color. His feet are also reactive too. Even the sides of his arms right there. This one has a lot more UV reactive parts on him than the other ones. He looks super cool. All right, let's go ahead and see what he looks like with the lights on. Ooh, yeah, he looks cool. Like his waist down here is lit up, his torso, his eyes. Yeah, I actually think this one is my top favorite. He just looks awesome. All right, this is his alternate head, and we're going to see what it looks like under the black light. So it looks like the eyes are going to glow and the little white spot on the top of the helmet. That's going to be the UV reactive parts. And then that's what he looks like with the alternate head with the battery operated light. So I'll go ahead and go over some of the articulations. They're all pretty similar, so they're not going to really differ as far as their articulations go. Their heads can go back and forth like this. His arms can go up and down, around. They're on a ball joint, so you have some good range of motion. They are going to be able to go up that high. He can do a 360 at the waist, obviously, because he pegs together there. The legs are also on ball joints, so you have great range of motion with those. You can swivel at the knee, go 360, bend it, get a pretty good bend on there if you're doing like, an action pose or whatever. And then the feet are on a ball joint, so you can get tilt to those, and up and down. Okay, the next one we're getting is the IDW Minor Megatron. And that's what his directions look like. And this is what he looks like up close. He's got a lot of nice detail. I really like this one. And I have his little pick in his arm. Then he also comes with this little drill accessory as well. And this little thing, this little silver end can come out like that. Again, the extra hands, extra peg, and he has the purple display stand because he is a Decepticon. And his card with his name. So this is what he looks like under the black light display, and the little green dots on his helmet glow. The green lines on his chest right here glow. I don't really see his eyes doing much. Oh, there we go. And then his eyes show up like an orange color. They're just kind of tiny, so it's hard to see. Let me see if I can get a close up. Yep, there we go. So his eyes glow like a pinkish orange, and then his chest lines and head lines glow a green color. Also looks like his joints are UV light reactive too, which is cool. Okay, so then this is what he's going to look like when he's lit up with the battery operated light. Again, super cool. I think he looks awesome. Then we have Ramjet. And that's what his booklet looks like on the inside. He does come with the purple Decepticon stand, the extra set of open hands. He has the clear peg, and then this goes to his wings on the back. They give you an extra one. So this is what he looks like up close. I do have a little paint defect back here, but I think some fingernail polish remover and a Q-tip, I can get that off. It's not a big deal. His weapons are detachable, so they can come off. The wings on his legs do flip forwards and backwards. Then he also has some on the back that can, you know, do 360. So you can move those around. He's got really nice detail. This is one of my favorites in this collection. Give you a close-up of what he looks like. Nice detail on the chest. Some chrome paint there. I just think he looks really nice. This is one of the nicer looking ones in my opinion. Whoop. Okay. Let me hit the lights. Okay, so I did trigger his battery light, so we'll do that first. This is what he looks like using the battery light. So the little window here, his neck and eyes light up. That's what it looks like from behind. And it does cast some light up here to those metallic pieces and back where they almost look like they're glowing too, which is a cool effect. And this is what he looks like. So his window glows a green color, and let's see if we can get his eyes. There we go. So his eyes are going to be that orangish, like pink color under a black light. Also his wings glow as well, an orange color, which is pretty nice. IDW Orion Packs. This is the instruction booklet that comes with it. This is what he looks like up close. And just picking him up, it set off his light in there. This is what his blaster looks like. He's got his little wheels there, his little backpack on the back. He looks really nice, and his chest is really detailed as well. There's a close-up of his face. And I'm going to show you what he looks like. I'm going to show you what all of these look like in a darker space so you guys can see the full effect. Also, down here we do have his extra set of open hands that come with every figure. And his little peg. And his Autobot stand. And his nice shiny holographic card with his name on the back. So I'm going to hit the lights. So this is what he looks like under a black light. You can see his eyes and his chest glow a blue color. And just give him a little tap. And this is what he looks like glowing with the battery operated light. The light looks like a glowing transformation cog. I'm not sure if that is what they were trying to do here. And then we have our Shatterglass Ultra Magnus. There's what his instructions look like. Alright, so it looks like since I did get the regular minor Megatron, I didn't actually get the Gladiator one. So that's the thing with the Blokees sets. If you find the regular version, then you automatically know you're not going to get the special version. Next up, we have Ultra Magnus, and this is what he looks like up close. All of his detail here. Pretty plain on the back side. I did put his blaster in his hand. And on this one, this little window is going to glow, and his eyes are going to glow. And I will show you guys that in a minute. We get the extra set of open hands. They all come with this extra set of open hands. And again, the spare little peg. They all come with that. Then he's got his Autobot yellow display stand. And the feet are going to peg onto these little circles on the stand. Then we have his card. Again, really nice hollow effect on the cards. Looks super nice. Then it has a shattered glass Ultra Magnus and, you know, the same QR code and everything on the back. Okay. So this is what he looks like with the battery operated light. This is what he looks like under a black light. You can still kind of see the matrix of leadership that's inside his little window there that lights up orange under the black light, and then his eyes are blue with the black light. He looks pretty cool. I do think that these Blokees Transformers are really cute. The price and articulation is really decent too, and the plastic feels like it's pretty good quality. I really enjoy collecting these. What do you guys think about these figures? Who's your favorite in this collection? Let me know down in the comments below. That's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.